One of the first questions every buyer asks me when they are considering new construction is, how long is it going to take? And the answer most sales reps give them is somewhere between 6 and 9 months, which sounds reasonable until 3 months in, the concrete isn't poured. Until 6 months in, there is no roof on the house. Until 8 months in, they are being told there is a supply delay and the closing date is being pushed. Again, I'm Andrea Pennell. I spent years working inside a builder's sales office, and I have spent years since then helping buyers navigate new construction in Catawba Valley. Today, I am going to give you an honest, detailed breakdown of how the new construction timeline actually works in North Carolina. What happens at every phase, what causes delays, and what you should be watching for at each step. Because knowing what to expect is how you protect yourself. Phase 1, before the ground breaks. Most buyers don't realize there is often a significant gap between when you sign the contract and when construction actually begins. After signing, here is what typically has to happen first. The builder confirms the lot assignment and prepares the site plan. Permits have to be submitted to and approved by the local municipality. Depending on the county and the complexity of the project, that alone can take several weeks. If you are in a production community, meaning the builder is building multiple homes simultaneously, your start may also depend on where your home falls in their eternal scheduling queue. In some cases, buyers sign contracts in January and construction doesn't break ground until March or April. This is normal, but you need to ask about it up front. Before you sign, ask the builder, when is my estimated start date? What does start mean? Site clearing, foundation pour, or framing? What happens to my closing date if the start gets delayed? Get those answers in writing. Phase 2, foundation and framing. Once construction begins, the first visible milestone is site preparation and foundation work. In North Carolina, most production homes are built on slab foundations, though crawl spaces and basements do exist in certain communities, particularly in the foothills and western regions of the Catawba Valley. Site clearing, grading, and foundation work typically run 2 to 4 weeks, depending on soil conditions and weather. Then comes framing. And this is where your home starts to actually look like a home. The skeleton goes up. Walls, floors, systems, roof, trusses. This is also when I recommend scheduling your pre-drywall inspection, before the insulation and drywall go up and everything is still visible to an inspector. Framing to pre-drywall typically runs 3 to 6 weeks before a production home. Custom builds take longer. The single biggest threat to this phase is weather. North Carolina winters can be mild or they can be wet and disruptive. Rain delays are real and they compound. A 2-week delay in framing can push every downstream phase back accordingly. Phase 3, rough-ins and drywall. After framing is approved, the rough-in trades move in. Electrical, plumbing, HVAC, ductwork. This work happens inside the open walls before drywall goes up. Municipal inspectors will come through at this stage to verify code compliance. This is also when insulation is installed. If you want a walkthrough of the communities currently building in the Catawba Valley and real conversation about what timelines look like right now, give me a call or text at 828-312-8920. I am actively working with buyers in multiple communities, and I can give you current real-time information that no website can. Once rough-ins pass inspection, drywall goes up. This phase from rough-in to drywall, hang, and finish typically runs for 4 to 8 weeks. It is also when your home starts to feel like a real space instead of construction site. Paint colors go on, cabinetry and countertops start going in, flooring gets installed, and this is when most buyers start getting very excited and very impatient. Phase 4, finish work and what causes delays. After drywall, we enter the finish phase. This is when the home starts to really come together. Trim work, interior doors, hardware, flooring installation, whether that it's hardwood, tile, carpet, or luxury vinyl plank, cabinet installations, countertop, templating, and installation, appliances, plumbing fixtures, electrical fixtures, and outlets. Exterior work includes grading, landscaping, and driveway. On paper, this phase runs 4 to 6 weeks. In practice, this is where most delays happen. And I want to be honest with you about why. Supply chain issues are real. Even now, certain materials like specific cabinet lines, some appliance brands, certain countertop materials can have lead times that push the schedule. Subcontractor scheduling is real. Production builders use subcontractors for most finished trades. When those subs are stretched across multiple projects, scheduling gaps happen. Change orders create delays. If you changed your flooring selection, upgraded countertops mid-build, or added structural options after the initial contract, every change can ripple through the schedule. Here's what I tell every buyer I work with. Once you are in the finish phase, stay in close contact with your builder's site superintendent, not just the sales rep, but the super. They are the ones managing the actual schedule. Build that relationship, ask for weekly updates. Phase 5, final walkthrough, punch list, and closing. As the home approaches completion, you will be invited to a final walkthrough with the builder's representative. This is the builder's chance to show you the completed home. But here is what I want you to understand. This is also your opportunity to document every item that is not right. We call this the punch list, a written list of items the builder agrees to fix before or shortly after closing. Go through that home with a fine-tooth comb. Check every door, every drawer, run every faucet, test every outlet, look at paint coverage, look at trim gaps, look at the grout lines in the tile. And before that builder walkthrough, have your independent inspector do their final inspection. Your inspector answers to you, not the builder. They are going to catch things that the builder's rep won't bring up on their own. Once the punch list is documented and agreed upon, you move toward closing. Make sure every item on your punch list is in writing before you sign anything at the closing table. Here's the honest truth about new construction timelines in North Carolina. For a production home in a standard community, plan for 8 to 12 months from contract to close. For a semi-custom or fully custom home, plan for 12 to 18 months or longer. Delays happen, weather happens, supply chains happen. The buyers who navigate this process most successfully are the ones who go in informed, stay engaged throughout the process, and have an independent advocate at every step of the way. That is exactly what my team and I do. Call or text us at 828-312-8920, and let's talk about what communities are currently building, what timelines actually look like right now, and how we can make your new construction experience in the Catawba Valley a great one. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to this channel, because every week I am publishing new content to help you navigate the North Carolina new construction market like an insider. I'm Andrea Pennell. I'll see you in the next one.